I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
We are the Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiasts. What are we looking at today?
Milam Greene, very small batch.
I think it's Milam and Greene.
Milam, tomato.
We had this one kicking around for a while. We're going to crack it open and pour it.
Mhm.
Okay, we're back. Deb ruined the portion on this.
I didn't ruin it, just chit-chat.
Yeah. It had a good pop, would probably be nothing now. Yeah. Oh, it was such an awesome pop before.
That's perfect. He's nuts. God forbid I talk.
She was talking about people.
Not bad. Nice stuff.
All right. Ooh, this smells so good.
I know it does.
All right. We went to a tasting at Hartman's. Did we? That's a distillery in Buffalo. Did we try this there? Or did we just try it at Midnight Liquors where we bought it? But I know we tried it.
I think so, because I wanted it.
But I don't know where we tried it.
Maybe we tried it both.
Okay. This is batch 1.1. I'm going to say it's batch 1. All right, get us some specs on this, Deb.
All right, MSRP 70. We got it at Midnight Liquors for, $60.
Herman,
was
cut
a
us a
deal.
deal. So, yeah, that was nice.
It's 108 proof. And it's got two different age 4 years, I think you said, right? I'm reading off my little card here.
Yeah, I'm
Finished in charred French oak staves for another 5 months.
Yeah, almost 4 years. I don't
So
know
it's
why.
young.
Yeah. Well, why can't they just, for a couple more months, then we call it a 4-year, right? Charred French oak staves. Delicious.
You're hungry.
Our old Louisville is charred
Yeah, I like
French
that
oak
too.
staves. Yes.
So probably like this.
This is a little weird though. I got my little cheat sheet right here. This is a blend of 2 mash bills, and 80% of it is a Tennessee mash bill with a mash bill of 80% corn, 10% rye, and 10% malted barley. And then 20% of it is straight bourbon from the Bardstown Bourbon Company, and that's 70% corn, 22% malted rye, and 8% malted barley. I had BBC written here. I didn't want Deb to get confused by what BBC was. It's Bardstown Bourbon Company.
Now, this is out of Texas, I believe, but they
Source it, and then, yeah.
bottle, yeah.
Right. And
All,
then
all women owned, I know that.
and then they batch it, all the different barrels, put it together, make it nice tasting,
Yeah.
and let it
The master distiller was from Kentucky, went down there to help them out.
We better stop talking because you know what? We'll probably screw up part of that story. All
It was a
right.
nice story.
I-
All right, let's get into it, buddy.
All right. Stick around for our initial thoughts. How can you... Ooh, this is just jumping right out of the glass. I don't even have to swirl. Deb's doing the covert swirl under the bar.
I know, it's changed.
I don't know what I'm getting. But I'm getting something. Now, she already tasted, which is unfair. Now, there's other notes that this nose is nice, that I didn't write down, but I think they have like 2 releases a year. And this release had more bottles. I can look it up and throw it in the comments. But the second release was like less. It was like 700 or something.
Good. It's really good. We have a friend that just bought a bunch of this distillery. They had a liquor store. I don't know why they had half off. They must be closing or something. Went and bought like 6 bottles or something. He likes it that much.
Yeah.
This is good. I don't know. Did he get any of these?
I think this would be like more allocated. It's not as prevalent out there. What are you getting on the palate? Oh,
Because it's a very small batch. Not just a small batch, a very small batch.
mhm.
It says so on the label. I know at the end I'm getting really creamy vanilla.
Really? I thought I was going to say I got a little oakiness at the end, and in the mid, more vanilla.
We got to go in deeper.
We got to go to, she says we got to go in deeper. Because right now, we're not giving you anything until we go in deeper.
We're back.
I'm chilly down here. I'm waiting for that heat to kick back on above me. I don't care what it does to the audio. Okay, this was a perplexing one for me.
Yeah. I thought it'd be a lot sweeter than it was.
It was changing every single time I tried it.
My first sip, I got creamy vanilla. Then it totally changed. Which each sip.
So I enjoyed the nose on this. Hold on, give me a second. I don't know what I was smelling, but then when I put my nose on the lower rim, I was getting, before it was just a fruit, but now it's more of a bright fruit. Now I don't get it like when I put it at the top of the rim or the left or the right, right? When I circulate my different noses. So that's what I'm getting off the nose.
Now me on the nose, I really wasn't getting much. When I emptied it out and I smell it now, I could get a little like tobacco-y on it. That's sweet.
Now when I go in to taste it, there's the vent. When I go in to taste it, it's different all the time. Sometimes I'm getting like a marshmallow or vanilla up front. Sometimes I'm getting a tobacco. Sometimes on the back end, I'm getting bacon spices. Sometimes I'm getting a youthful oak. And it's not this, it's different every time for me. And it's just, blowing my mind. I want to see how this is, get it down a little more and come back to it in a few months to see how it evolves.
Now for me, when I first sipped, it was a little spicy, and then it got leathery, and then it changed again. That was on the palate. And then the end, it was definitely be leathery, then spice. So I don't know what's going on there.
Definitely, I got the sweetness that time. And once in a while, I don't know why I'm doing karate right there. Karate helps me gather my thoughts. Once in a while, I get a red fruit, but not like a cherry.
What other red fruits are there?
Could be a raspberry, but it's not a tart raspberry, okay? But it's not necessarily sweet. Maybe it's from the budget store raspberry, okay? And on that sip that I just took, I got no tobacco, I got no oak, no spice.
There was nothing in there that you sipped.
There was something in there that I sipped. I got straight vanilla marshmallow up front, and then a little kind of like raspberry-ish on the back. So every time I try this, I get something. Are you shaking your head?
No,
like
I'm just saying I didn't get any of that.
So I found it very difficult to rate this because sometimes when I got the youthful oak, I'm like,
Well,
and then sometimes I was happy. You know
do you think it was bad or good?
It was good.
Yeah, for the price point, I think it's good.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to, I got my rating.
I got mine.
I think mine's like a Deb rating. Just throw something out there. All right, stick around for our rating.
Alrighty.
We're back. No one told me we're back. How am I supposed to know? We don't have a producer over here. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the station.
And ring the bell for notifications.
And check out our link for our Patreon page in the description below.
All right.
Does she roll her eyes every time I say that?
Didn't.
Okay.
Now I did. What's your rating?
Do I got to go first?
Sure.
You're going to be like, oh my God, it's high. But it was kind of like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm okay with it. I think the expectations is we were going to get more vanilla
I thought it was gonna be really sweet.
sweetness off of it, right? And the fact that it was just all over the place. There's the karate move again, is confusing us. But I gave it a even Steven, every single category, 8 across the board.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Deb's, wait. 7.3.
7.6.
Okay.
First I gave it a 7.7. And then after I started getting more leather, I give it a 7.6.
Oh, you didn't like the leather?
Nah, I like the leather.
Maybe that's tobacco you're getting.
I never smoke, so I don't know what tobacco tastes
Well,
like.
I don't think it's smoked tobacco. Right? It's not the ashes
Is
in
it
the
chew?
ashtray.
That's the campfire.
When we go over to my mom's house, you can just take a cigarette and
No,
just smell. Maybe you can put a little bit in your mouth. A pinch between your cheek and gum.
I don't think so. Gross.
All right. If you've had this, the Milam and Greene.
Very small batch.
Very small batch.
Just very small batch.
Okay. Leave a comment below. Leave a comment below on this video in general. Thanks for watching. And
remember, bourbon's for sharing. Share this video.
cheers.
Cheers.